second song was about shepherds. We all need somebody to shepherd us. We all need somebody to guide us and direct us in that right path. I can't see. I was going to ask you for your glasses, but yours probably worse than mine is. But we need someone that guides us and directs our paths each and every day that we walk. In chapter 40 of Isaiah, the 11th verse, he says, he tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those that have young. Many places in the Old Testament, God is pictured as a shepherd. David spoke of him as a shepherd. Psalms 80 in verse 1 begins, hear us, O shepherd of Israel, you who lead Joseph like a flock. God was Joseph's shepherd. He directed him in the path he took. He was David's shepherd. He directed him in all his ways that he did. Isn't it wonderful to know that God, the creator of all things, is our shepherd? It is a personal relationship we have with the shepherd if we have Jesus Christ in our hearts today. It's a personal, one-on-one relationship that we can talk with him. When nobody else is around, we can talk with God. We can tell him our troubles, our concerns. Talk to him about the lost, the sick, afflicted, our brothers and sisters that struggle. Psalms 23:1 says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes provisions for his flock. He guides his flock on the right path. He is with us in the darkest valley, and he says our cup overflows. Isaiah 40:11, Isaiah says, God shows his tender care for his flock and the love he has for them on their journey. You see, we're on a journey today. Where you're going to end up is how you make life's journey if you accept Jesus Christ or whether you turn him away. Christ is there. That shepherd is there to lead you on that journey. In the New Testament, Jesus speaks of himself as, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep knows me. John chapter 10, 11 through 14 says, there's 4 things about Jesus, the good shepherd, that we need to know. 1, he owns the sheep. They belong to him. We belong to God. The Bible says whether we live or whether we die, we are the Lord's. Number 2, he guards the sheep. He will never abandon them when danger is near. He's always there for you. When all else fails, when all else forsakes you, God is there. Number 3, he knows the sheep by their name. He knows who you are. He knows who I am. And he knows you personally by your name. And number 4, he says he lays down his life for the sheep. This is how much Jesus, the Good Shepherd, loves and cares for us. That he hung on that cross and he shed his life-giving blood. That we could escape the place that's called hell and have eternity with him, where there's joy, peace, and happiness. Who's your shepherd today? Are you being led by Jesus Christ, the Good Shepherd? Or is it the god of this world that leads you astray, that deceives you, robs you of God's blessing, that stomps you down in the mire, clay, of sin? But let Christ lead and protect you, because Christ is worth following. He loves us. He cares for us. He protects us, and He died for us. And He is preparing a place for those that are His sheep. When you're hungry, He feeds you. When you're thirsty, He gives you drink. When you're worried, He'll give you rest. Matthew 11, 28 through 30 says, "Come unto me, all ye that are laboring and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." He says, "Take my yoke upon thee, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls." He says, "For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." We can cast all of our care upon Him, because He cares for us. Be part of that fold today. Let Christ be your shepherd today. Let Him direct you and guide you, because He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. He said, "I'll go with you always, even to the end of the world." As Brother Jim brings me.
Thanks, Brother Paul. If you will, turn in your hymn books to 545. 545. It's a joyous song. And everybody here tonight, you got something joyous to sing about. You're one of His sheep. The younger generation, I talked to some of them, they say, "I'm not a sheep." I said, "Yeah, you are." I said, "You need somebody to guide you, because you certainly can't take care of yourself." I mean, we just need to take the gloves off and start being honest. And I think anybody can understand that message. But this is a beautiful song here. It's an old song. And the reference to that is 1 Samuel 7:12, if you want to look that up. These men that wrote these songs and these women that wrote these songs, they found inspiration in the Bible. They found something. And they put words to it. And it was a good song of praise.